Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Marketing Elements videos. I am Tim Goldman. Today I'm going to cover Facebook image sizes, which may sound a little basic 101, but with the recent changes in March to the Facebook newsfeed, it's a little important to know what sizes are now in there. So we're going to go over the basics. First, we're going to go over page settings. So if you're just now starting a page, going to start a page, know that you're going to need two different images. The first one's going to be the cover, which is the long one over top, which is a wonky size 851 by 351. You think they would have had like 850 by 350, but no. So you're going to need a really wide picture, and note that you won't be able to zoom in the picture. It's going to scale it this way, so horizontally, so it's going to fit in, and you can move it up or down. There's going to be no moving left, right, which certain pictures, if you can move it left or right and zoom in, it would be a lot better, but just know that's the size, and you need to start paying attention to your photography to find pictures that work in this area, which at times being a small business can be a chore to find a picture that looks really good in here. Because like this picture I did for Marketing Elements is a picture of Atlanta. I changed to HDR, which doesn't show up so well on Facebook, but it's of the Atlanta skyline and it works pretty well in the space. I could move it up or down, but that's the way I liked it. And then the other one is the profile image, which is going to be a 1:1 ratio, and they have it 180 by 180. So you don't have to make it that size. As long as it's like 300 by 300, 600 by 600, you can just upload it, put it in Facebook, or resize it to that. It won't crop it unless it's an odd oblong size. Then it'll crop it to the middle. And you can set that too, I believe. I know you can do it on personal profiles. So, and try to put your logo in there, because I think it can be confusing to fans and consumers that if you have a picture and you change that picture often, they don't know who you are by quickly looking. So think about that. But if you want to change it, that's your prerogative. But I highly recommend keeping something consistent in that area, so when you post something, people know it's you. So we move on to the news feed. So it was redone, like I said, last month. It is now April. That was March 2014. Just know that these will probably change soon, that nothing at Facebook lasts forever. So if you're watching this video many years down the road, just know at the time this is the gospel for Facebook. But in 6 months, a year, it could totally change again. We could go to square photos. So the optimal size right now is 394 by 470. This is a picture. I went through my newsfeed and got examples of all these for you. So you can see Engadget did this. They are really good at maximizing the Facebook new newsfeed. As you can see, it takes up all the space. You can read everything. To have a link in there. So make sure if you do a link, this is the perfect example of this, that you put in a picture and don't let Facebook pick your image from your page. This is much easier. It's easier to just click add photo, go in, put your photo, then put your link in, and it looks very well. So just know these sizes. And one thing to note is these sizes are really important, and I'll get into that in just a second. So the next one up is from comedian Kathy Griffin. She was on the subway in New York, and she took a picture. So this is a vertical picture. As you can tell, it does. You see white space to the right. It's 394, and it's going to scale your picture down. And if it doesn't go to all the way to the right, it's going to not crop it, but it's going to sort of move it over. As you can see, there's white space, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I know many small businesses, you don't have the luxury of having pictures of the optimal size for Facebook. You get pictures, whatever size you get them, and you can't really crop these to match, because if you cropped it in that ratio, it would cut a lot out and you would lose the picture. So there are people who are going to say you need to maximize Facebook's image and do it the width. But if you're a small business or someone on a limited budget with limited photography, don't really worry about it. Focus on the quality and content of the picture, not the size, because I haven't really seen many people complain about that. So just know that. And then the reverse is true. If you do a panoramic picture, it's going to fill up horizontally and scale vertically until you reach that maximum size. So just know that's going to happen, because I did not find an example of panoramic photography in my newsfeed. So there's not very many out there. I think it's more interpersonal, and I wasn't going to post anyone's personal picture. But no, if you do it, it's going to fit this way, and then scale up. Next is square posts. These are perfect for Instagram because everything Instagram is a 1:1 ratio. House of Cards posts a ton of these. Some are really funny. If you love the show, definitely go check it out. They're all 1:1, and you think that if Facebook owns Instagram, you think they would have done something to make it fill up a little bit better. But no, this is a size. You're going to have a little bit of white space. But like I said, it's going to scale this vertically and not horizontally. So just know when you do an Instagram picture, if you post it on your page, this is how it's going to look. It doesn't look bad to me, like I said, especially if you use a lot of Instagram. People probably won't even notice it. Next are links. So if you don't want to do, like I said above, with putting a picture in and you want to rely on Facebook, here are the new images. You think they would make them kind of similar, but from what it was to what it is now, it's a lot better. They're focusing more on the image. So the new image size, if it pulls from your site or a site, because this is Mashable, they post a lot of links, and this one looks really good. So make sure you pick a great picture on your page for this to work. It's going to be 256 pixels high by 470 wide. So I told you those 470 and 394 would come in handy, and this is where, because nothing's going to be wider than 470 pixels. So if you yank one for your page, make sure you get one that's horizontal and not vertical. And you can sort of play with your images, but not a lot in this. So that's what I said. It's a lot better to go in and put your image in as opposed to letting them do it. And you can upload an image as well just recently, so that's always an option. So say it does like the old links. This is kind of like the old links. Smithsonian Channel did this. It's a video, and I've noticed it's kind of wonky. Sometimes Facebook will put in a big video. Other times it'll put in the small video. So I'm not sure what's making it do that. So notice that the images are going to be 154 by 154. So it's going to be a 1:1 aspect ratio. So it's like I said, it's hard to tell when it's going to do it because I've had my personal stuff go big. I've had it go small. I've had pages go big, pages go small in videos. So just know if you place a video, it's not exactly going to be 100% awesome, show everything. It could be like this. And then you could always, like I said, post a picture and a link to the video so you don't have to worry about Facebook smushing your image down and maybe not get enough engagement as you want. So that's a little bit of how the images are affecting you. If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with me. You can go to the blog, marketingelements.blog.com. If you're looking for slides, they're going to be there under slides. I post all of them there as pictures. Also under my Facebook, facebook.com marketing elements, I post in the galleries all the slide pictures. So if you miss something or you want to go back or you want a slide for something, feel free to go there. All the information in this presentation I got from I can't say it. Infographic. When you go in, you mess it up. Infographic from gapapp.com. They were going through everything, but I thought if you went through and saw examples of what each size is, would give you a better thing. So check them out. Thank you for the information. Great. I think I've done it in my Twitter account. So and you can follow me at Twitter at timgoldman.com if you have any questions. There's a link in Marketing Elements how to get in touch with me, and I will have more videos for you very soon. Thanks.